We are rolling Pure Muscle Radio.
You have an intro like this?
Yeah, I just made it. Say it. Pure Muscle Radio.
Pure Muscle Radio, episode number.
We don't know.
And play with Q and
I'm not
Urs.
sure what to say. It's all right. Hey, what's up with the name Miracle Bear? I saw you tell this story. I want to hear it again.
Yeah, that's a funny story. Or actually, it's my name. Urs is translated Miracle Bear. It's translated bear.
Yeah.
And back in the days when Instagram came on, I just thought about it. Okay, what would be a cool name, like a different name? Because I thought that Urs sucks. In English, it sounds so good, and in the US, that's why I like to be here. Because in Germany it's Urs. Urs.
Yeah.
And
So
everybody was asking about it because it's not a common German name. And then one time I trained at the gym where I started, and one of my best friends came in, and I did a freestyle posing, and he came in and said like, "You're a miracle bear," because I just did like a freestyle posing, and he was looking at it and thought it's a setup routine. And then I just typed in a miracle bear. I had like 200 followers, so I don't give a fuck what my name is. And then years later, I'm still running with this name.
Yeah. Were you aware of the bear community that's already out there when you said that?
Yeah.
You didn't care?
I didn't care, but also my old sponsor said to me I had changed the name to something serious, Urs Kalecinski, APPAREL Pro, and I'm, nah, that's not me. Just stay real and do whatever you want. It's a fucking name, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I had a cool Instagram handle like that, but I literally never changed my Instagram handle. Same one since the beginning.
The 87.
Yeah, Antoine Vaillant 87.
Hey, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So what's up with your name, Quinton Beastwood? Let's ask him.
What's your actual surname?
My surname is Eriya.
Quinton Eriya. Yes. Yeah, okay.
So when I was like 12, 13, I was gaming. I was playing Call of Duty. And like my gamer tag was Quinteezy.
Nice.
But I saw a guy and his name said Clint Beastwood.
Yeah.
And you know, like the director, actor,
Clint
Eastwood. And I'm like, damn, Clint Beastwood. I'm like, that's a good, I like that one. So I just took it.
With your own name. Like, she's even made for that. Man.
My actual gamer tag back in the Call of Duty the Call of Duty gaze. In the Call of Duty game was Affe mit Waffe. It's like the ape with a gun.
Oh, ape with a gun, that's what it means?
Yeah. So it was also a good one, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, my gamer tag I'm playing Diablo 4 right now. My gamer tag is Big Hot Dog 69.
Yeah.
I always choose that. Big Hot Dog 69.
Nice.
Is that your PSN too?
I think it is, yeah.
I need to check this out.
Yeah, it is. It's Big Hot Dog 69 with little numbers after.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but...
How's about gaming right now? Do we have a lot of time for that? Or
Gaming?
Yeah. You play a lot?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I play like at least an hour while I'm doing cardio for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm doing like 6 times a week 1 hour of cardio. I have the recumbent bike.
Yeah.
It's right beside my bed with my TV. I just play for an hour, yeah.
I'm doing the same stuff. But those days were over, I think, where I can play 6 hours straight with my boys and just don't give a fuck about anything. Right now, when I try to play Zelda, for example, me and my brothers played Zelda for 6 days straight, you know, just going to the toilet, eating something and going through it. But right now, when I try to focus on the game, it's not like when I was 13, 14 years old, there is always something, and that's why I like to play Call of Duty now, Super Smash Brothers, not with like, where you can do like quick games or Mario Kart, and it's not,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I still sometimes, do I play 6 hours in a row? I think I do it. I try to, it's funny to say, like I would like to sit down and play games, but I feel like I gotta go to bed, or there's things I gotta do, or I gotta meal.
Also, with my rest days, I sit at home all day, but there's still something.
Yeah.
Also, my girlfriend want to spend some time, but
yeah. So, what do you play a game right now? Like Smash Brothers.
yeah. And Call of Duty, I got my PS5, so
So wait, are you good at it though?
let's find out.
Let's find out. What's your gamer handle?
1v1, bro. I need to check this because I got my new PlayStation,
Oh, okay.
and I created a new account, stuff like
Do
this.
you play the Call of Duty?
I have Black Ops. I didn't
Yeah.
get the new one.
Oh, did you play the
Warzone.
sports game, right?
What's that? Yeah, like
Sports game.
NBA.
Yeah, you play that. Stuff.
Yeah,
I play a lot of story modes too.
UFC was also a nice game.
UFC is good.
Me and my boys always.
They don't have like a more recent version though.
no,
It's
no.
like from a couple years ago.
But I also was big into like MMORPG games,
Yeah.
like World of Warcraft and stuff like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You were
But-
deep in that life.
But that was too crazy.
Yeah, you get like
We spend like 10, 11 hours daily
yeah, I've heard
playing
people
day and
dying
night.
on a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just dehydrated and they just collapse. So they
Yeah,
just
one
like,
guy played for 76 hours straight.
without getting up from the chair.
Yeah. Or getting up from the chair, but like late.
I mean,
without-
you have to be on drugs for that.
Yeah.
There's no in hell you can sit on a chair for 76 hours without sleeping with no drugs. I mean, that would be a world record.
there are streamers playing like over 24 or 48 hours and then they fell asleep. The stream is still running. There is a German guy, yeah, he played for 48 hours and fell asleep for 8 hours straight, and he made 3,000 euros with the 8 hours just sleeping.
People are commenting, oh my God.
Trimax.
So wait, do people, they stream on Twitch now? They only do Twitch? Because I feel like I wouldn't mind streaming,
I also started.
but it's like, do I have to like, because on my YouTube, I already have some subscribers. You can stream on YouTube, but it doesn't,
No.
it's not good. You got to do
No,
Twitch.
Twitch is way better.
You got to start over and do Twitch.
Yeah. You on Twitch would be so hilarious. I would.
Maybe.
Look
I'm
at
already
every
playing
stream.
some games.
Yeah.
As well.
Maybe
Oh.
we should start.
Yeah, maybe we should start.
I just started. I have my setup in Germany.
So you do computer or PS5?
I can do both. I got a computer from a company which I made a deal with, but I'm more into PlayStation right now and like Switch.
Yeah, I got the Switch too.
So
Yeah.
with that setup, you can like do everything, whatever you want.
That's true.
Also, reacting is a big thing. I think you reacting of some videos would be so funny. Maybe we should also do it
Together.
the next days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we should.
I want to do like a reaction video with you.
Two girls, one cup.
Yeah, to whatever.
No, let's do it. Yeah, you got the Airbnb nearby, right?
Yeah.
With
We also can do it here at gym. So
oh, you're right. True. Well, stay tuned for that, guys. In fact, this guy's giving us ideas over here. Twitch.
of course we need to change the game. You know,
Change the game.
when I see bodybuilders, they are so in their thing, and I think doing bodybuilding should be the baseline. You know, getting your meals in, training hard, and then when you want to be a very good professional, you need to work
Other things.
other things as well. You know,
I think like you got to provide something to the world.
yeah, it shouldn't be like WWE, but in kind of like in that way that every bodybuilder has also their own like character.
So you're a
would
fan of?
be-
Are you a fan of Blessing? Adoweeboo? Adoweeboo?
Not we are cool together, but I don't like. Sometimes he's
much.
he's talking too much, but it shouldn't be only the talking for like I'm the next Olympia champ. It should be more like
there's a way to do it.
having your own character. You know, the one guy is like Branch going outside and being the hardcore guy from Texas, and I think that's gone a little bit. Just like athletes, not real characters anymore, like Kevin Levrone, Marcus Ruhl, guys like this back in the days.
Yeah, it's funny because they didn't say or do much. It was like they were in the magazines or they had the DVDs with the Mitsuru Okabe that was filming with the Battle for the Olympias. So you wouldn't see a lot of content, but they seem to have like all these like personalities. But I think maybe as a younger teenager, It was more like when I saw them, it was like maybe my idea of them. I was like in my head, they were like these characters, right? There's like almost like superheroes.
Yeah, maybe it's that, but when you see Yates on the wall,
yeah,
he was like,
he was a shadow.
he was the fucking shadow, and it wasn't me as a teenager seeing that.
It was.
He's still the shadow, and the other guys were still,
Well, the best example is probably Arnold.
yeah.
Like Arnold was like in Pumping Iron, he was like supposed to be the villain.
Yeah.
But he was so good at it.
Yeah.
It was like we were rooting for the villain.
Yeah,
Right?
that's it.
That's crazy.
But I definitely can recommend the Arnold series on Netflix.
Oh,
It's a good one.
not the
The
actual
new one.
comedy. Not the actual comedy.
No, the like
Documentary.
documentary.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet.
You need to. It's very good.
Yeah, I heard the first episode was all about bodybuilding.
Yeah, that's what I like because attention time on the first episode is the highest, and so everybody's watching it. And
It's good for
now I
bodybuilding.
get messages like, "Wow, okay, bodybuilding is a tough sport," and I watched the Arnold documentary. Even the Uber driver here to the gym told me about, "Yeah, you're a bodybuilder. I just watched the Arnold documentary. It's
wow.
crazy what you guys put into the sport." So
Crazy how Arnold is still like doing stuff for bodybuilding. You would think after being a super Hollywood action movie star and then being a politician, you would like kind of let that in the past. But he's still showing up to these Arnold classics. He's like
still there
still
every year.
doing yeah.
Yeah.
So you can tell like I wonder like if you had to choose to do one thing, what it would be. You think he would like still train? That's
Of course, he would
just
still
train?
be like when he would be. I think when he would be in his body with 25 again, he would just do bodybuilding.
Yeah, he would
because
sell
he's
anything.
still training every day.
Yeah.
He's going to the gym every day with the bike and doing so much stuff. He's a real idol. That's
he is.
true.
Yeah, he is for real. Like nobody can say
He's
that.
doing so much shit.
He is flawed, like many men, like many of us, with stuff that happened. But whatever, man.
Like what?
Like when he was hiding the
kid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but it's like
I'll be back.
it's happened. But you know what? Like I think after the fact, he kind of stepped up.
Yeah.
You know,
He shows a lot of support to that
kid.
son.
Yeah, yeah, and it's hilarious.
He's training at Golds.
When I saw that kid, I was like, it's the only one who looks like Arnold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I also think.
And that passion carried over for him as well.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
He's the only one that actually cares about bodybuilding and fitness.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
present.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, he shows up, he trains, he does the poses, and
Yeah.
he knows what's up, right? And the other ones are like more like so what's her name of his ex-wife?
Honestly, I don't know them. So.
Yeah, no, you know his ex-wife,
It's the Arnold expert over here.
Mara Shriver, and she's in the family of the Kennedys. Is that true?
Yeah.
So yeah, the other ones are more like Kennedys, kind of looking like.
Okay.
I feel like the real one who looks like more like Arnold is like the son he had with the woman. But whatever.
They have an interesting story too, because I don't think like the other kids, they don't really mess with what's his name? Is it Joseph Baina?
Joseph, yeah.
Joseph, yeah.
They don't really mess with him.
No.
Yeah,
It's
which
probably-
is kind of sad because it's not his fault.
Yeah, but I think it's like it would be like his half brothers, which for me I don't say half brothers, they're my brothers, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like they should like maybe they have resentment, maybe it's the mom,
Yeah.
maybe they're just too busy. Came too late, right? Maybe they're super rich, they're doing like fucking stuff on their yachts or something.
Yeah.
Who knows, right?
You never
Yeah.
know.
We don't know.
Maybe they are race
Yeah.
different, so
Yeah. But it would be kind of cool if Joseph would go like so wait, he doesn't have his family name. He has the mom's name.
Yeah.
Of course.
yes.
Yeah.
It's not Schwarzenegger.
No.
I
What is
would
it again?
take the name.
Bunya?
Baina.
Bania. Sounds cool though. Joseph Bania. Sounds like a name of a wrestler or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Or
That'd be cool.
the next big.
Who knows, right?
bodybuilder, Yeah.
Or maybe an actor or something, you know? Yeah. I don't know what he's doing.
Do you have guys have brothers and sisters? I think you have a lot of
Yeah, I have
brothers
three
and sisters.
brothers.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the second youngest.
Ah, okay. I'm the youngest.
How many do you have?
two older brothers.
Two older brothers?
Yeah,
Older?
older.
What did they do? They just do their work.
Cheerleaders do their work.
back there. Yeah. Okay.
It's regular stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Is anybody in your family into the gym and bodybuilding?
My oldest brother was. He brought me at the gym. He was a professional gymnast. I think that's the right word. Yeah, gymnast. He looked so great. I mean, he would be, I think, the perfect 212 bodybuilder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was natty back in the days. We don't even know how to lift and to eat.
Gymnastics.
Yeah, he just did gymnastics. We ate what our mom did at home, and then he blown up and looked so crazy. So
yeah, it's funny, huh? Like that. It's like my brother JC. He could actually be bigger than me.
Yeah, he's got a big frame.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks like he's taller than me a little bit. But I actually read online earlier today because I was like just trying to see what's out there, and it said that you wanted to be a pro skier, but you didn't live in the mountains.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
I saw it on
that's so
Generation
funny.
Iron.
Yeah. I don't know what
true.
Generation Iron
So wait,
said about me. I have nothing to do. I have something to do with skiing, but I don't want it to be a professional skier. I never skied until I did my sports school. I studied sport, my
That's
PE
hilarious.
teacher, and then I had to do my ski teacher's license. That's the only point. Right now, my calves got too big for those ski boots, and I didn't ski for 3 or 4 years now.
let's read what they said. Generation Iron. Urs Kalecinski is an IFBB pro bodybuilder born in 1995 in Germany.
1995?
1995, it says.
That's wrong. I'm born 1998. I turned 25. I'm not 28.
Okay, let's keep going then.
Yeah.
As a child, Urs wanted to become a pro ski racer.
Wow.
As a child. That's true?
That's what drugs did they take
I don't
for
know.
this article? I want them.
Unfortunately, in 2015, at the age of 18, he gave up his dream due to him finding out that it would be frequently hard to practice while studying, as he did not live in the mountains.
Oh shit!
Wait, is there mountains?
There
in
are no
Germany?
fucking mountains. There are just when you go more to the
Alps.
to the south, to like Austria. Then there are common as big mountains.
Yes.
But
Yeah, I went to a mountain there.
I was far away from that, and also far away from a skiing career. I did breakdance for a lot of years.
Yeah.
But
That's
funny.
hilarious. Is it true you had only access to a barbell instead of weights for the first 3 years?
No, that's fucking wrong.
What?
Wow.
Dude,
wonder
what
what
are
their
you doing?
source is. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What is this? Who wrote this?
Next time you can ask me.
Yeah, just DM him.
Just ask me. I can do your voice message, explain
look.
everything.
Dylan Wolf wrote this.
Who's that?
The guy who wrote this.
Dylan.
Dylan. You want to see how he
Son
looks
of
like?
a bitch.
Dylan Wolf. Yeah. Dylan, you fucked up.
Maybe that's
You made shit up. At least he didn't make stuff up like,
the secret son from Dennis Wolf.
yeah. But maybe at least he didn't say like, yeah, he did crime when he was young. Bad stuff. He made stuff that doesn't really matter.
But I mean, bad stuff would be better for like getting attention.
I know.
At least now the people just texting me, "Hey, you did skiing? I never knew that." And
You didn't ever like reach out to them, be like, "Hey guys, what is this?"
no, whatever.
Did this guy interview you?
No, I didn't had contact with Generation Iron ever.
Ever?
So
I don't know. I don't like the way they do things personally. Generation Iron.
I loved the movies, to be honest.
Yes, you have the movies. That's fine, right?
They run them really well.
Yeah, those are done good. But all the interviews I did were kind of weird. The guy was trying to do like traps,
Really?
sound bites. Yeah,
Like what? What was he saying?
because of my past with drug addiction, he would try to get me to say things to get like sound bites, and I was like, oh, I'm not too comfortable talking about that. I would have to literally say that.
Do you have an example of what he would ask?
I don't remember.
I remember the story. I talked. I was for the Olympia Prep. I was there in Las Vegas, and then I trained with Regan, and then we got a call from Phil, And I don't know what we talked about, but at the end,
Phil is the guy from
Phil Heath.
Phil Heath. Okay.
Yeah, and he talked to us, and then I don't know how we came to it, but he said like, for Generation Iron, there is this one scene he's running in the hills.
Yeah.
And he never did cardio like this. Me as then the circle closed, because me as a 13 or 14-year-old child watching this Generation Iron movie went outside, started jogging, and I'm like, what the fuck? The Mr. Olympia is doing it, so I need to do it also. Yeah. And that was so bullshit.
It was a cool scene though. He's running up the hill.
Yeah,
right?
It looks.
I remember.
It was a beautiful scene.
It was a beautiful scene. Yeah, yeah.
I wonder what else they made people do that they don't actually do.
A lot.
Really?
Yeah, he told us a lot, because he's like the devil, right? And Kai Green is the like guy coming up from the ghetto, has no money.
The dark horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Phil is like the devil.
It's like Phil was Arnold and Kai Green was Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah. Yeah, they try to do like
create a little bit
big stories, but at the end of the day, I like to watching the movie. Maybe it's not that perfect, but imagine they would do like, yeah, that's Phil. He's eating his 8 meals a day, training. That's Kai. They created a bit story, and I love to watch those movies, because everything what helps bodybuilding, for me personally, is a good way
You're all for it,
to reach out to the sport and get more people into it, and get bigger prize monies, bigger competitions, a lot more gyms, because at the end of the day, it's a fucking good lifestyle, which helped me a lot coming out of a fucking small village in Germany. For you getting aware or getting away from your addiction and stuff like this, and I don't know how it helped you, but well, you're looking definitely big.
You made a career, right?
You're looking fucking huge, so it's definitely helped also, Quint.
Yeah. With pumping iron, though, you were saying that you don't want to watch people just eating and stuff. I think they call it docudrama, because in pumping iron, there's a lot of scenes they made up.
Yeah.
You know the T-shirt scene? You've heard about that where like Mike Katz is looking for his T-shirt. Remember, like, hey, have you seen that T-shirt?
Yeah.
And then they act like the other guy hit it.
Yeah.
But the scene where he's finding a shirt, it was just finding a shirt, and it was just like, hey, have you seen my shirt? He said it like a few times. And then I think he found it or whatever. And then they saw that, and then they filmed the other scene and say, hey, let's film that in the field throwing football. Say that you're gonna hide Mike Catt's shirt to fuck with him.
Yeah.
So they filmed that after the fact that he saw the other guy was looking for a shirt.
Yeah.
They put it like,
yeah. I mean, it's movie business, and
exactly.
You need to do.
It's doku drama.
Yeah,
like,
you need to make it interesting.
It's like you make it
exactly.
Yeah, a little bit drama and like scenes like that to a documentary like that, to something that's not really happening. I think it's kind of cool, but you have to be aware of that.
You know? Yeah, for you personally, maybe you shouldn't give a fuck about it, because it's just a movie, and at the end of the day, it helps you, and it helps, like I said, the whole scene. So if you don't are the like motherfucker which hates everybody, I don't give a fuck. But
you know, I was trying to like organize that. I wonder if it would be kind of cool to do like a pumping iron watching party at the gym. So the lobby would just put pumping iron, and we just like schedule it. Like today, we're gonna watch pumping iron, and just people can come up and just watch it.
That'd be cool.
That's a good idea.
Kind of cool, no?
Yeah.
For community, because you know, the community here is like amazing, right? You've noticed that.
That's what I wanted to say. I came here, I think 10 days ago. Time is flying. Yeah. But I came here directly from the airport, hitting legs. Came here, and I was like, wow. I was so tired after the long flight. Also popping a sleep pill, and then going into the gym, being tired, and then I had one of the best leg workouts of this whole year. So it was so amazing, and every day coming in here, I could spend here hours, you know. For me at home, I want to go to the gym. I also love training, but it's like, let's get shit done and go home as fast as possible. And here I stay sometimes 10, 20, 30 minutes talking to some people, doing some posing stuff. For me at home, I just have my small mirror, training my posing every day, and here
not the
you have
same.
like posing rooms where you can see your back finally
Yeah.
after 10 years.
Yeah, how's your back looking? Pretty good, huh?
It's definitely a weakness, but we need to work on it.
Yeah.
But it improved, so
Yeah. That's
Hey,
cool.
what category do you compete in?
men's physique. No.
Okay.
Maybe I switch to bikini next season, but
You could.
Are you worried about the new weight restrictions?
no, I just cut off my legs and then we're good to go.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
People are watching right now. So they added a new rule that, like for classic per height, you have a weight limit to keep the proportions and keep the size a little bit smaller than the open, of course. So they're gonna do that in men's physique now because I think a lot of men's physique guys are getting like super jacked. Is that what's happening?
So,
Yeah.
you want to know something funny? In my opinion, why don't you just not reward the guys that are super big?
I know, but not all the best guys are getting super big. The big,
Bro, they are bigger than the classic guys.
They are.
They are.
But they've gotten that way because they kept getting rewarded for getting bigger.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know? So it's like
It's
like a
true.
double.
because in the end, it's like
It's
it's
fucking bodybuilding.
It's like what's impressive is the bigger the muscle.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. If you look at the first winner, Justin, can you pull that up, please? Mark Anthony, Mr. Olympia Men's Physique. Find a picture of him on
yeah.
stage because he was the first one.
When was it? 2012 or 11?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. I
Mark
love
Anthony?
Mark.
Yeah, I love Mark too. Yeah, he's showing around here, huh?
He's such a good.
Yeah.
He's such a good guy.
Okay, find a picture of him on stage. Is that it? Yeah, let's click that.
That's like beach body.
Oh, great.
All right, is that it? What's the year the first Mr. Olympia Men's Physique? First season? Maybe like when was the first Men's Physique Mr. Olympia?
I think it was 2011 or 12.
But that's the thing about bodybuilding. Even if you look at the open and the way that it's progressively gotten bigger and bigger, you look at women's physique, you look at figure, like everybody's getting bigger.
Yeah, that's it. And that's my question for you. What do
it
you guys
2013?
think is going to happen with Classic? Because we are, after this year, I think we're all going to be at our weight limits. And so...
Three of us?
Yeah,
I think that's
no,
it.
Chris, Ramon, and me. So, or Ramon is on his weight limit, and
All right.
we're all close.
He's at his height limit, too.
All right, Pete. Check this out. So that's the first Men's Physique
Wow.
Mr. Olympia. Can you blow it up on the screen, Justin, for the viewers a little bit? Just like half a second. All right. So look at the lower back, right?
I like
all right.
that sound effect.
All right. It's all right. Midsection's good. Guy looks good. Sick hair, though. And, yeah. So now let's go see the 2022 Men's Physique Olympia. Keep that open so we can just compare real quick after.
Or maybe go to Jeremy Buendia. I think
Yeah,
he was the
the big
first really big men's physique guy. Because now it's my boy Aaron and Diogo, my team member on the right side.
Okay.
And they are
So
a
that's-
bit smaller. I would say Buendia was
Well, look at
a bit bigger.
I forgot their names, but
Aaron on the left,
Aaron Banks, Brandon
Aaron
Hendrickson.
Banks, Brandon Hendrickson,
Okay.
Diogo Montenegro.
yeah. So look at the muscles there, shoulders, the width, right, the taper. Let's
Yeah.
go back to see Marc Anthony. Click. Click the other guy again. You guys. Old ones.
It's like a regional versus
Yeah, it's
pro
like
show.
see how that evolved.
Yeah.
It evolved big time.
So crazy, huh?
Yeah, you also can do the game with the classic. Danny Hester and Chris Bumstead.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So the first Olympia Men's Physique was 2013. Because you know what's funny? In 2011, I did the Arnold Amateur. Mark Anthony was competing in the classic back then. They had a classic
Yeah.
back then with their normal trunks.
Yeah.
Classic bodybuilding?
Classic bodybuilding,
Yes,
yes. With the crazy weight limit, it was
Yeah.
in centimeters. It was when we were 180 minus 100, then you had like 80 kilograms. What is this? 170?
I know.
I couldn't even make the weight naturally.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. So I didn't go for
he was
classic
there, but
bodybuilding.
They
That's-
were also saying like softer look, which was kind of weird. So anyway, that didn't last, and they brought it back. So let's. When was the first Mr. Olympia Classic?
Danny Hester in 2014, 2015,
2015. Let's see. We'll figure it out real
out of
quick.
230.
And the crazy thing is, since Bumstead won, like how he looked in his first year competing versus how he looked last year.
Yeah.
His first year's competing as an amateur, or
No, sorry, his first win compared to his last win.
He said like when he would go now on stage with his first look from the first Olympia, he wouldn't even go top 10. And that's so crazy to hear, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's so much improvement
the whole
from all
the whole category.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
crazy.
The levels have definitely like.
Okay, let's. I don't know if you guys see it.
That's
That's really. Let's just type Danny Hester
yeah.
Classic Men's
Olympia.
Physique Olympia 2014.
No, just because I think he only was there once.
You'll see from the background, with like that old stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Images, maybe. Images. Is that it?
That's more recent.
That's recent, right?
You like that? Like you see that like pinkish reddish background?
The old trunks. So I think that's it. Is it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's probably it.
Okay, now keep that open. And Chris Bumstead, 2022 Olympia. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Do you know Chris Bumstead?
I mean, I saw you hanging out with him.
Who's that? No, actually, we talking a lot. We became good friends, I would say.
That's cool.
Okay, that's
Such
some
a
Danny
nice guy.
Hester. And then,
Oh,
boom. Yeah. Okay, go back to Danny Hester.
I think there are comparisons on Google. Maybe you type in Danny Hester versus Chris Bumstead.
Oh, yeah, let's try that. Danny Hester versus Chris Bumstead. Maybe,
Evolution.
I see a shot there. Like, you see Hester, you see
is that Brian?
Brian,
Yeah.
and then see the middle, left. Yeah, there you go. Boing. All right. I know. Anyway, so it's
Yeah, whatever. It's
pretty
everybody
cool.
knows
Yeah.
what's going on.
I
They
know.
improved a lot, so
What I've noticed is that the taller guys are doing well right now in classic.
yeah,
I wonder why is that? Is it just because the proportions that
they have more weight to add.
yeah, and you think it's because Bumstead looks so good for so long. He
has
set
the
up a
perfect height.
standard. He set a standard too for the look. Like that.
Yeah, definitely.
taller-
He kept improving.
Yeah, the taller Arnold, like more like tall bodybuilder classic look is like what people love about classic, I think.
Yeah,
Because for a while there were shorter guys that were winning, like Brian, right?
That was before Bumstead. was
yeah, it's
still-
crazy. It was first the shorter guys, then Bumstead. But for me, honestly, when you look for a classic physique, then you can type in Wesley Withers.
Yeah, he looks like Arnold.
Yeah,
Arnold's physique a little bit. I
yeah,
like
he
it.
is.
Yeah. I think he's German. He's German too, obviously. Yeah,
No, he is from the Netherlands.
Netherlands. Oops, sorry. Yeah.
But he's looking like
Yeah, do this one, yeah, and the one under
young
too.
Arnold.
Yeah, this one. He does. And the thing, I don't know why he's not. Look at
He-
that. Look
yeah.
at that. It's like,
He's
come
not
on, man.
getting. He's 11th, or he cracked the top 10 last year.
Yeah, he's good though. I like
So
that.
yeah, but his proportions are. But that's judging, you know. When you look at the old school proportions, Arnold over here also had like not the biggest legs, but a huge arms, and it depends,
It's
you
so
know.
crazy because like his physique is built a little bit like Arnold was in his prime.
Yeah,
It's
100%. But nowadays, you can say it's not complete, you know. And
Yeah,
but
I
that's
guess.
always the thing. I get like critique for my arms, but there are also guys having huge arms, like Wesley, for example, and weaker legs. And a lot of guys, like you were saying, he was looking like Arnold, but is the standard Arnold? Is the standard a complete package? But
I think the legs are on another level now. When
Yeah.
like, look at your legs. Look at when I saw Bumstead's legs in real life, even yours, like even that picture you posted on the side chest we did,
oh yeah,
like your legs look like the same size as mine. You're a classic. So it's like the legs, even Bumstead legs. When I saw him in person at the gym,
so
was like,
I
"Holy
think
shit."
I think the best overall package should win, like the balanced muscles, because now I do only 3 sets of quads a week or every 10 days. Imagine, to just keep my legs as they are and improve my back and my arms for the weight cap. So I say the best overall package should win, and not like the guy with some freaky body parts.
Yeah, that's true. Well, especially classic because like that's the most important thing, right? Proportions, symmetry,
Yeah.
all that stuff. In the open guys, you'll get
You
guys
need to
with-
have a freak body part.
kind of, yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's like
Yeah.
Phil Heath was like his arms, right?
Yeah.
And then his chest wasn't as good, but his back was. No, Phil Heath is like the. I was thinking about that the other day. I think Phil Heath is probably one of like 2011 Phil Heath. I wonder if you would beat the best Ronnie, if nobody knew their names.
But you know what's crazy for me, and I want to hear your opinion on this. What's about this arm thing?
Arms.
Why getting arms so much rewarded everywhere from the stage, from social media aspect, from
Grocery
everything?
store people.
Everything, it's like big arms, but see your fucking calves, they are huge. And so normally, maybe you lose one on the arms, but you win one on the calves. And maybe there is someone with huge arms, but 0 calves, and he still wins, you know? Why is this? Normally, it's like one body part and one body part. You have huge calves, you also have huge guns, but imagine you would have like shitty arms, but huge calves. Why is this in comparison, you know?
It's almost like it really doesn't matter if you have calves.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And imagine, I love my calves, but I also hate them because they're taken away from my weight. And I don't.
No, there's maybe like a pound in there.
Yeah, but 1 pound is 1 pound. Imagine
Well,
2 pounds
you could put it
on my
before,
2
I
I
mouth.
guess you're
So,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
That would be.
You know why you're maybe right that calves don't matter? Can you find the Instagram of Bionic Body?
True.
Yeah.
You'll
Yeah,
see. You'll see what I
he
mean.
came fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wonder how they judge that. And this guy is I like this guy,
Yeah.
a fellow French from French
French guy.
bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a
He's
lot of
my
respect for
boy.
him. Like it just, him in this industry, it just
Edgar,
shows
yeah.
Yeah,
a high
Edgar,
level
yeah.
of resilience.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And the guy does like step mill, leg press. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go see his stage shot because I think he plays fourth. There we go.
Yeah,
on the
there
left.
we go.
Yeah, he was fourth at the Toronto Pro.
Fourth Toronto Pro Classic. What about his calves?
Yeah.
Where are your calves, Edgar?
Yeah,
Where'd they go?
that's it.
But do you think a guy could compete with no arms?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No.
Imagine I have no arms, just
Yeah, so you have
flexing
Crazy
my-
abs,
Yeah.
vacuum,
Huge legs, huge calves.
somehow have crazy lats too, but no arms.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's like so. With that in mind, the calves don't matter less,
They don't. No, not less. They don't matter,
Don't
at,
matter
all.
at all.
And that's
and people will appreciate them. But for the judges, you think unless it's no, you're right.
yeah.
Let's look at like
It's more of like a moral victory if you have good calves. Like, oh shit, like good job, bro. Those are impressive.
Yeah, but
that's it.
I think it's because of Arnold. It all started back in the days because he had? Huge chest and huge arms. And everybody wants a huge chest and huge arms. And I would say priority number 1 for an average gym bro is big arms.
just arms.
big chest, big shoulders, big back.
You know what I think it comes from? Actually, it comes even further,
and then legs and calves.
Because if you look at all the primates, when they show dominance, they do a front relax. You ever saw monkeys do that?
Yeah.
They actually puff up like that.
Makes
all
sense.
the animals, even the wings and the bears do it. But the primals do it really well. They will like really show their chest like that. So I think unconsciously for our humans, because we are primates, the chest, the shoulders, and the arms is like, it's something in our brain. Wow, this is impressive.
Yeah.
Whoa, this guy is a man.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, so I think this is what carried over. So
that's true, because when you see the front lineup, that's what impresses me always the most, when the guys come on stage and then bam, log in and they're looking like crazy, like a Dennis Wolf or something.
You know, it's crazy because the first time I realized that,
makes sense.
I was at the Bronx Zoo, and there was a bunch of baboons like running around, and there was like a baboon that tried to like rape the other one, and there was like a lot of like chaos going in the front, and then I hear a big one scream, a big hairy one just charge down the hill. They all like leave, and then the big hairy one goes on a rock. It goes like this. Front last spread, shows his genitals like that. He looks at the crowd, and then he just leaves. I was like, wow, this guy just came here, fucking
Lights
did
out.
a front like relaxed last spread, showed his penis, and just left.
Maybe I should do that this year on the Olympia
Keep
stage.
Keep the trunks.
Like,
Yeah. Oh no.
So Urs, what do you weigh right now?
my weight,
Yeah.
275.
Yeah. Why are you so big? That's one of my questions I wrote here. Why are you
Honestly, now it's shocking moment. Last year I had 270, 272. So I don't know what it is. My Polish worker genetics from the construction, or I don't know what it is, honestly. But I become so heavy in my off season all the time. See my big head, so much water inside my body. It's crazy. And also every year every year it's the same schema. People see me,
Oh no.
go to open. He looks like an open bodybuilder. He looks like I start prep 7 weeks later. He's way too early. He's too ready, too early. He's over dieting, blah blah blah. And then at the end on stage, I'm shredded and looking like a classic physique guy. So
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's just the levels you guys are at, and it's not uncommon for people to lose 50 pounds.
and
for real.
it's so crazy what people think. There are people seeing me training at the gym and they say like, yeah, you're looking like 2 weeks out. And I'm, bro, I invite you to come to the Olympia this year and see all those guys. It's a whole nother level of shredness of like definition you need to have for like an Olympia lineup.
It should be classic for real. Like in open, you'll see guys who are a little bit softer, but like fuller will like make it the top.
Yeah,
Can't happen in classic.
Yeah.
that can happen. Exactly.
Can't happen.
You saw actually Terrence this year or last year. He was from second, he become fifth or sixth. I don't know exactly. And he was 5% off, I would say. In open, he would be easy one of the more shredded guys in the lineup. But in classic, he just was getting kicked out of the top 5, or top 3. And that's crazy. And at the end of the day, it's so crazy in classic. It's all about this one day or 2-3 hours. Also in bodybuilding, but I think in classic it's
well, you have
a bit harder.
one big added stress that most like everybody that's an open guy since they're pros don't have to worry about anymore is the weight cut.
Yeah.
You got to make weight. Like when's the last time you made weight?
I never made weight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Exactly. Yeah, even me when I was even as a junior, I was at 20 years old. I was already 240, so I was already a super heavyweight when I was competing in the amateurs.
And you know what's funny? What do you think? How many calories I'm eating now?
3,500, 3,800.
What do you think?
I'm just
Like
going
4,200.
I'm going low, so
Yeah.
people don't.
3,500.
I was close.
I'm doing half an hour stairs every morning, and I train, and I have 3,500 on my
And you don't-
training day.
You don't cheat Maybe once a week or?
I've cheated. The last weeks I cheated a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I also was like
Training
doing
longer. You're training pretty hard. You're training with Mark Berger.
Yeah.
You guys are doing like super hard
Great
stuff.
training partner,
Yeah.
But we all did train together. We're gonna train on Thursday. I'm pumped for this one also. But we all train hard, you know, just like different training styles. But here in the pure gym, definitely the pros are kicking some ass, and that's what I like. You know, sometimes I wasn't in that good mood when we trained before that, and I was like, oh fuck, I don't wanna like be that guy not going with the workout and disappointing you know. And then you came in like, let's go, blah blah blah, this, bam bam bam, and then we had one of
good shoulder pump, huh?
A great shoulder pump, shoulder training.
Yeah.
But here you definitely have some good training partners, kick your ass, and you have good sessions. But to came back to this calorie thing, I don't know what would be happen when I
5,000
bump up my calories hard.
I mean, I think personally, I don't know if Bumstead would do that. I've heard rumors that he might try for fun, but I don't know if it's just a rumor. Before you retire, to try to do an open show, would you do it?
Safe.
Huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
I think you can. I think
just for fun, you know. I had the same conversation with Marcus Ruhl. He's a big mentor of mine, you know. In
you
Germany.
know him personally?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
We talk a lot, and we also train and do some videos here and there. And yeah, I just get when I have something on my mind, I call him, and then he's like my bodybuilding dad from Germany, which is always there for me. And he's a little bit out of his scene. He has his own supplement company and stuff like this. But he said to me like, "Hey, I like what you're doing, and I support you there." And that's that words came to my heart, you know.
Oh, for sure. I mean,
we all looked at him back in the days. He was just the freak. And I love also his personality and his like.
Do you give a fuck?
Yeah, he thinks he's
smoking cigarettes.
He's doing after the training, in the parking lot.
What is that guy?
I would just love the videos of him walking in the grocery store, being huge.
Crazy.
People are just like, "What is that?"
Dude.
And he also told me like, "Hey, it's in German. It's called Hinterhof competition. There." When you have a really weak lineup in an open pro or like whatever category, he said like when you would go there with 5 or 6 pounds or kilograms more, 10 pounds more, you would easily win that. And I don't think like this because I know he wants to push me in the mass monster thing.
Yeah, of course.
And it's funny, but maybe I definitely. Should do that in the future.
Hey, Justin, pull up Marcus Ruhl, RUHL, 2002.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's the best one. That was the first bodybuilding video I showed my mom, and she was like, "Dude, get the fuck out of here! That's disgusting."
2002, Night of Champions.
Like, that's this one. Yes, exactly. This transition when he goes into the side chest and just can do it like this. It's lights out. And then the biceps peak.
Yeah, show that to the people, Justin.
He knew this moment he's gonna win this.
And I don't know if it's the grain of the film.
What's going on with this biceps?
Whoa!
Fuck.
Here's the reaction video you want. See the glutes kind of soft.
Fuck that back pose. Show me the side chest. The side chest is. And then this Rammstein music. Mein Herz brennt.
Rammstein just went full with it.
Boom! What the fuck?
Dude, that's prime time. Full on.
Imagine this.
The most muscular man can be.
This is crazy.
Boom! That's
like the head is photoshopped.
Is it a side chest or a fucking side most muscular? You know. Look at that. The chest. Look at the big striation. The upper chest. The calf.
Fuck.
Dude, what's up with that arm?
What the fuck?
That last thread is iconic.
Yeah.
Like, where's his neck?
Yeah.
I think that was his best look.
How much he had on stage?
The weight?
320?
No, probably lighter than you think. It's always lighter than you think for some reason. Because he's not over 6 foot, right?
No, he isn't.
So I think,
massive.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe he's like 280. I'm not sure. 285, maybe 290. I'm not sure. You could ask him actually. Text him right now. Boom. Nice.
You know who one of my favorites was when I got into bodybuilding?
Thanks, Justin.
Dennis Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before I actually understood all the details of the criteria of bodybuilding, when I first saw like one of the top 4 Olympia lineups it was between 2011 and 14. I remembered looking at all 4 guys. I think it was Phil, Kai, Dennis Wolf, and there was another guy there. I can't remember who, but just Dennis Wolf's silhouette for me. I'm like, how did he not win? You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, his front double, his hips, the lats, how they pop out, and the shoulders, the chest. It was a unique look that I don't think has been replicated in the open, really.
No, not yet, not close.
Not usually like you have like kind of like the same proportions, but like even better. But it's just the way with his German build. I
The
find
muscle
his
he had was absurd.
I've sent him a message.
Yeah, you asked him how much weight did you weigh at the 2002 Night of Champions? That's cool. Yeah, so I remember. I think the first time you did the Olympia, you came 4th, 2021. Is that true?
Yeah.
I was there watching the crowd. I was like,
really?
I was like, holy shit. I didn't really like. I knew you were good. You did whatever show. Then you show up. Like, wait a minute. Like, some people get upset. He's like in the top 5 and stuff. And I just like your presence on stage too. It was very good. And
you know what's funny?
Was that the year you won Tampa Pro?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 7 weeks before, 8 weeks before. I
yeah,
don't know it exactly.
how did you feel?
I came there with my older brother, not the oldest, but the older one. He always went to me with all the going to all the competitions and stuff. It's so funny. It always my parents didn't came to the shows, and it was always my brother supporting me. It's cool because my oldest brother brought me into training, and the middle brother always was so interested. Regards to you, bro. He's definitely gonna watch this. He is following everything I'm doing and giving me tips and opinions, what I should do. And he also always was with me at my competitions. The first competition, everybody was there with his coach, his team, and some team suits and stuff like this. We came in. I'm just with my big socks from my grandma because backstage it's cold. I had them on. He was there with like flip flops. His bag with 3 beers in it, 3 beers and my posing oil, and he smoked
Beers
one
for him or for you?
For him, because
Why not?
he was getting drunk and did my tan, and I did my stuff, and then I won the overall and all the like juniors, men's category and men's heavyweight back in the days when I was natty and turned professional there. And it was so funny because all the teams looked at us and we were just random 2 boys.
Came straight from a
He
farm.
was high as fuck and drunk, and and me like just doing my thing. And it's funny. And also at the Olympia, I said to him, bro, what the fuck is happening right now? Because
Was he backstage with you?
no, not backstage.
Okay.
He wasn't allowed. But in the hotel room, I was like, 4 or 5 years ago, we went there to this fucking small like show, and now we are at the Olympia. And I said to him, "Hey, I can tell I was at the Olympia once, so let's just enjoy this, and at least we hope I don't get last." That was my word.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know anything, and I never heard about what people saying to me. Yeah, you look good, and you can win this or stuff like this. You know, I never heard it, and I always did my thing and just tried to be the best on the show day. And then Weinberger did the call out.
First call out.
Like, what was it? Number 37? I don't know it
Did you
exactly
look?
anymore. And then like he's like 2, 5, 7, 22, 37. And I'm 30 what? And for me, like back then, numbers are really hard to say in English, you know, because I didn't knew exactly was it 37 or 73, and I had in my mind 3 at first, and then the 7. Yeah, it's 37.
So you would try to think.
Yeah, I think like it's at me, and I don't want to blame myself going there. And you see it in the video. I'm looking, I'm like a bit like this, and then from 1 second to the other, confidence kicked in me, and I'm like, sure, I am in the first call out. Yeah, I act like cool, and I didn't know. Whoa, Chris is walking there, Brian is walking there, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And it was a pretty big call out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe you can show it. It was a pretty big call out, and then I think it was 10 guys, and then we did another call out, the last call out at the end. And it was only the top 5. Yeah. And they said also names, you know. With names, you know,
you're 100%
lights
sure.
out.
Can't mix that up.
It's like Alex, Urs, Chris, parents.
2021 men's classic bodybuilding first call out.
Did you say you turned pro naturally?
No, that was the DFAC pro card.
Okay.
I did 2018. I did the natural pro. But then I said to myself, I don't want to train 30 more years to become competitive there. Yeah. And then in 2019 I won the maybe yeah, you know how it is. All the good guys in the natural federation, they are really old.
Yeah, they got that old man muscle.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
it? That's it.
Oh, okay, blow this shit up. Oh, it's Nick straight on power, guys. Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah, it's me on the left. The very left. Yeah. There he is. Oh, my posing sucked so hard.
No, it's not bad.
It was bad.
And you were 23 at this time.
22.
That's crazy. Yeah, he was super young. I mean, you're 25 now, right?
Yeah, I just turned 25.
That's super young when you think about it.
Jeez, that's crazy, young man.
Because I asked you, like, hey, don't train hard like that or whatever, the weight, or no, we're not warming up. I said, Urs, if you don't warm up in 10 years, you're going to be hurting like me. And then you said, I want to be retired by 25. I'm like, why am I still going? Yeah, that was cool.
You don't warm up?
You're going to see it on Thursday.
He kind of shows up and just...
It just starts?
Yeah, with the sets, like, slowly, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I do that.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I don't swing the hammer like you're doing.
Yeah, it's warm up. Just the shoulders,
and like he's training for the next Thor.
Thor competition.
Yeah.
So the feeling must have been pretty intense when you got that first call out.
It was really intense.
And then when they gave you the 4th place, because you were not only 5th, you were like 4th.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Like, how did you?
I didn't realize it, bro.
No, it's after the fact.
I don't realize it until this day, to be honest, with all the...
Because you feel, it's like
all the stuff. It was my second time in the US. I did like the Mexico show, and then it was so close that Tamar Algundi said to me, you look phenomenal, you should do another one. Because I missed the first place by 1 point. It was my first pro show, my first real pro show, and then I was like... what's going on? What's next? And then it's the US. And for me, US was always like, you don't come inside because of the visa problems and stuff like this. But then I said I was at the beach in Mexico and I said like, no, I don't want to go home. Fuck this, bro. Let's go to the US. And then me and my brother, you know, remember with the bag, with the beer. Yeah. And me and my brother went to the US, sat there the whole night with some Mexicans because we did something wrong with our visas, and I sit there for 3 hours straight in this thing and got interviewed by them. And what are you gonna do here? And I'm like, yo, I'm doing my bodybuilding stuff. Finally, we came in. we did the show at Tampa Pro Show, and I saw these names. It was 33 competitors with me in the class, and it was like this Steve Laureus also competed there, and he was second or third at the Arnolds. I think second to Alex. And I was like, oh shit.
there was like a couple other really good guys.
Yeah.
Who came second?
And Neil Curry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to Steve Laureus? I love the way he looked.
Yeah.
The few times he really nailed it, I was like, holy shit, this guy is good.
Yeah, he just nailed it like once or twice, but he looked phenomenal.
Was it a taller, classic guy?
Yeah.
He was like around Urs height.
No, taller.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never met him in person, but I used to speak to him.
He's a cool guy, definitely. I love him, but he just retired, I think.
Yeah. I think he might have had some sort of health.
Yeah, he had some issues.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Not even bodybuilding related.
Just health related.
All right, so last year's Olympia, 3rd place.
Yeah.
Right up a notch. And then the last show you did, Arnold Classic, second
place. Yeah.
How did that feel like, oh, shit?
Yeah, because I had some problems way before that. 5 days before I was at the hospital with the food poisoning.
Sucks.
And it fucked up my life. I was sitting at the hospital like crying together with my coach, and I'm just like, fuck, because this prep for the Olympia was so easy. You know, those preps which doesn't feel like prepping at all. I had energy until peak week, and I was feeling bad because I not suffered so hard. I had cheat meals every 4 days because my metabolism was fire, and no problem at all going to the weight limit. And then what fucked up my whole life was from Olympia to the Arnolds, because it was back to back, I would say.
Yeah.
Because there was only 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah.
And I can't do like any break between it. So I had to keep continuing, and my hunger and everything went skyrocketing. And then imagine you work your ass off. You don't have a social life on prep, that's normal, but then not only the social life, also like you're feeling like dog shit every day. I didn't have that in my whole life before. And when you work so hard, and then at the very end you get like a fucking food poisoning from chicken when I was flying on. Was also a funny story. Went to the airplane. It was my first business class flight. I'm like, yeah, nice. Let's enjoy this. And then we went up, and from the first second we went up to when it's going to bling and you can turn off the seat belt. I started like going to the toilet, I think 38 times from the rest of the flight.
Shit.
First I shit the whole life out of me, and then I also starts puking.
What? In the air?
Yeah, and I came there like this. Get me out of here.
Oh my God.
And it was a nightmare.
You went to the hospital right after this?
Not right after it, because there was another problem. When you're in the US, you need to pay a lot for a hospital thing, and at the end of the day, I paid, I think, $1,700 for this thing. But fuck it, it was worth it. So I went to the hospital, did my blood work, because my coach. Luckily, he has a medical background. He's like very, very good with those health things and know exactly how to handle this. And he said, like, when there are some points are not good, like, of course, your liver enzymes are not good or your cholesterol is not the best at the end of the prep. But when there is like magnesium and some other minerals are not in a good range, then we need to stop this. And I prayed to God, like, please don't be like this. And then at the end, it was good, and we nailed it like perfectly to the weight limit, and then to filling back up. But I had like 3 days with 1,000 grams of carbs for the carb up, and I still wasn't full at the prejudging. And then to close the circle, after prejudging, I was so happy to brought this fucking package on stage. And then I continued. I eat more and more, and then in the evening I look fucking nuts. Maybe you can bring this up, like Arnold Classics finals.
Arnold Classic 2023.
Yeah, but not the finals, not the pre-judging,
Finals, yeah.
just the finals. And then Weinberger came to me and said, like, it was so close in the finals. You both looked just amazing, and that was a really, really nice battle we had. You can just show the picture.
The front double at the top?
Yeah. No, this left one. Yeah.
Why are they so small? So did you? Are you doing opening image or open link? I think if you just click, yeah, and then open that image up. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a nice battle
But
we had.
see that front double, Ramon. What's up with your elbows there? Yeah. Put him up, Ramon. Put him up. maybe he's transitioning.
I don't think he's gonna watch this.
But you know what I mean? Maybe it's just transitioning, right?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I enjoyed this battle so hard, and there
Oh, you look fucking good there. You can't tell you were shooting your brains out in the air.
I gained, yeah, that's it. And I gained my whole like confidence back at the finals. So I think I showed there that I can battle him, and that's what I'm pumped for this year. So I think the fans and the people gonna see some good battles between us, and that's what I'm shooting for.
What's the plan now?
Getting bigger and better. I think we made some good improvements, and also here get some big motivation back. I had some struggles with my motivation, honestly, because we also need to talk a little bit real talk here, and not everybody has like motivation all the time. You go into some things in life. Also, we pros and full-time bodybuilders, it's not easy to always get some good drive, especially on Instagram. You just see like perfect eating, perfect bodybuilding lifestyle, but fuck that. We all have problems, and also in our lives, and that's what I always wanted to say to the people. It's not just about trying to be perfect or something like this. We all have struggles we need to go through, and I also had it back in some 3 or 4 weeks ago. My training was shitty, my nutrition was shitty, I didn't have motivation. It's crazy, you can compete and be one of the best in the world, you have the chance, but you're lagging motivation, and that was a crazy point for me. And I had a lot of struggles with mental stuff, and then I just said like, I need to go just to Canada, getting my ass kicked, and now every day I'm so motivated again. That helps a lot. So I don't know why there are not many competitors traveling around and training with some other guys, and that helped me always a lot, going to Florida to Chris, train with him, I went to Brazil to train with Ramon, we trained together, and I met so many great guys in Brazil as well. And I think that's a big aspect of bodybuilding lifestyle for me. Just now everywhere I'm going to, I have some friends in bodybuilding, and they can help me out, and we have a great time together. We had so much fun, bro, and we also have a great time together. Just do that when you are not motivated, or get someone who kicks your ass in the training, and then you get back on track again, and that really helped me. So now I think we're gonna make some more improvements and then go into prep, kill it.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
How about you guys? You also had some. Of course, you had some issues.
In the past.
In the past, but what's about you? Are you really motivated all the time, or?
There's definitely times where that motivation dips,
Because I always see your question rounds on Instagram, and you always seems like you're not a guy with so much feelings. That's what I see like from the social media perspective. But it's a lot of times that's bullshit. You are always like motivational and hyping up all the people. That's what I like. But for you, it's more like doing your thing. You're really like chilled, and that's what I love about you. You're really like Quinton is like the big guy with you also have feelings, but with like whatever happens, I just do my thing. But how is it with you? You also have struggled a lot in the past.
Oh man, like I have issues here and there, like the lifestyle, it weighs on you over some time, especially when you're like really pushing in the off season. You're eating a lot of food, you feel bogged down, you feel lethargic.
Yeah.
Your body's constantly digesting the food, and then hours later you got to eat again.
Yeah.
And it would like affect my sleep, and in turn it would affect my energy with training. There was like a period for a couple of months where I was sleeping in. I just couldn't get myself up in the morning. I couldn't get myself up at a good time. Couldn't get myself on the treadmill to do cardio in the morning.
Oh.
And like, it's just, I couldn't really explain. It wasn't like something specifically happened, but that period happened. And during that hard time, I still did most of the things that I was supposed to do. I ate all my meals. I trained as hard as I could, but my intensity wasn't the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely know that feeling. And then you get like your reality check when you train with someone. You fucking killed me at the training. Mark is killing me. And I'm like, whoa, now I'm back again.
Yes.
So sometimes it's so important to train with someone. And I don't like these people like telling, I now have my program and I know how to train. But sometimes you need to open yourself up for something different and then learn so much more. I learned so much in our training because for me it was like shoulders, I did whatever and they grew. But now I like this kind of intensity we did, and I adapted to my workout now.
What'd you guys do?
We did like I made him try a few things like the one thing that was maybe for sure different was the rear delt destroyers that John Meadows showed me.
Yeah.
Where you grab like, let's say like 80 or 70 pounds dumbbells and you just do partials, but like you match the number of reps of the weight of the dumbbell.
Yeah.
So 70 pounds, 70 reps.
And it starts burning like shit, and all of the guys are like, you work in between 8 to 12, and of course it's good, but sometimes it isn't about like what is the perfect thing to get the most hypertrophy out of it. Sometimes it's just for mind purposes also, just being a motherfucker and try to fight against your mind, and that's what I love. And we had a crazy intensity, like going here and there. We filmed, and I didn't have the time to explain because I was breathing so hard, and we go to the next exercise. It was just fun, It was 60 minutes, and I was done with that. Yeah. And we also had a good training session.
Yeah. You get blast shoulders pretty good.
Yeah, my delts. That was so good, bro.
Yeah,
I had like the craziest pump from, and I did like 40 kilograms of side lateral raises. I don't know, that's 80 pounds, 90 pounds.
Oh, in the past,
and I did like 40 pounds, so 30 and then 20 and then 5 at the end. And my shoulder was fucking huge.
Dude, you look like Marcus Ruhl.
Alibaba version of Marcus Ruhl.
Marcus Ruhl from Wish.com.
Yeah, but that helped me a lot, and I definitely go back to Germany and prepare for the prep,
Yeah, you can come back here whenever you want, too.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I gotta make it.
Yeah. How many weeks are you from the Olympia right now?
21, 20, something.
When does your prep officially start?
Officially 16 weeks out, but I try to bring my weight down right now. Because where I want to go.
Yeah, true.
Would be cool. First classic guy with 300 pounds, just for like the clickbait reasons.
eat for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
No junk and retain water.
It's crazy. I don't remember last time when I wasn't hungry. Crazy.
So you're always hungry.
I'm always hungry.
3,500 calories and doing stairs 30 minutes a day, of course.
I
would be shredded that way.
Yeah, bro, you would.
It's crazy. I don't know.
So wait, how low do you go then when you diet down?
1,800. So
what? Sorry.
1,800
calories.
Yeah.
1,800 calories.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's-
it's not too bad.
One,
Mickey Mouse stuff.
0 calories.
yeah.
It's like a bikini girl diet.
I know.
Yeah,
like, a
it's
couple years ago, I was at 2,200 to diet.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It makes sense.
yeah.
Whoa, I feel sorry for you.
Fuck it, eh?
Marcus
Thanks.
Ruhl. Go to the Open, Marcus Ruhl.
But it's funny. I went to Ibiza for a week with my friends and
There you go, 20
my
pounds.
girlfriend, and I had like 2 meals a day, and my weight doesn't change, my look doesn't change, and I had guys like Roman from Germany, Roman Fritz, you know him. He's like eating just 100 grams of carbs less one day. He's losing like 8 pounds overnight.
I know.
And for me, it's I can do like 1 meal a week. That's
You're
how it
retaining a
feels
lot.
for me, and
It's good genetics.
nothing happens, you know.
With Roman, I told him before, like, hey,
I think this one stopped, bro.
really?
Yeah, I don't hear myself anymore.
maybe-
now I
I
hear.
can hear you.
Now I'm hearing myself again.
You're good? Okay.
Yeah.
So with Roman, I was like, why are you eating 800 grams of carbs but no fat? That was back then, years
He's
ago.
eating 1,200 grams of carbs.
Okay, does he eat fat though?
No, he's still not eating.
That's what I mean. Like, take,
Chill, chill.
take the olive oil and couple times a day at least. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
he's-
Roman.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah, but
He's like
why would
he's
you?
he's the master of carbs.
Yes. I remember like he had rice cakes with Universal. We were both sponsored by Universal back in the day. He had these rice cakes. I think he was like not even prepping. And then Eric Schwartz, natural guy, was like, "Hey, can you spare one?" He was like, "No, they're all accounted for."
Yeah.
Eating rice cakes. All right. Off season, full off season. They want to share his
it's
rice cakes.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's very like disciplined.
So yeah, it's you always want what you don't have, you know. He would love to eat less, to just have some time
Could
off.
though if he eats fat, but whatever.
Yeah, beside of that, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there are guys burning crazy amounts of calories, and for me, it's like I would love to eat more, but
Eventually,
yeah, maybe.
eventually you'll be able to like if you do the open for
But then I
fun.
go for 350.
You could probably. Damn.
The first day I saw you when you got here, I was like, this guy's switching the open. You look big, man.
Yeah, it's that's like I said, that's always what the people say, and I swear to God, in 8 or 10 weeks, you're gonna see it everywhere. Urs is too
shredded
too
to quit.
shredded to be ready on stage. But yeah, that's what I like about the old days. No, Dorian Yates didn't give a fuck. I get
Shut up.
tons of messages. What happened to your fucking face? It's blown up. And like, bro, back in the days, everybody looked like this. Come on, it's just Instagram where you see all the influencers being shredded all year round, but they make no improvements.
know.
To make improvements, you need to look like a bag of shit, in my opinion. Not the body, but when your face blows up,
I mean, you don't look bad at all. I don't know what people are saying, but the thing with
but who cares, you know?
exactly, people online will always comment. They will always find something. I mean, I've been online for like forever since I'm a teenager.
Yeah.
I've been online, so I always known that people will. There's always going to be one guy or a couple of guys who will say something that you'll be like, "Hey, what the fuck?" But then look at the other 80 comments,
Yeah,
too, right?
yeah.
So you always there's a negativity bias where we always look for the thing that's negative.
Yeah.
It's a thing our brain does, but we're just gonna accept to ignore that. And the thing is, people always look good on Instagram everywhere. Like it's
Yeah.
like a fake highlight of their lives.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, for bodybuilders, there's different periods of time.
Yeah.
Like me, I've changed a lot throughout the year. I can be
Yeah.
like a big off season. That I'm like, oh, this guy is like off season but smaller, like right now. And then you'll see me like, oh, now he's shredded, and then I
Yeah.
rebound. Now he's shredded and big.
At the end of the day, there were a few guys texting me, yeah, you look like Antoine, like an open bodybuilder. And I'm like, no, I'm in my maximum off season. He just started his off season and he can't go high with the weight, but just look at the end of the day when he's on stage, he's peeled and still as big as he is right now, or even bigger or more volume. But yeah,
But that was a cool picture. Those
So
side chests.
some people don't get it, but at the end of the day, it's not about I can deal with the haters because I'm on the internet for so many years and you grow into this, I think. But I just want to show my face and myself in the off season for all the other people or for the next generation, because all of them are doing mini cuts every 7 weeks. Oh,
Really?
I got too fat. I have like a little fat on my stomach. I have to go to a mini cut and blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I just perm about 4 years straight. And then I think that was the secret really, or that was the key why I was so big in a very early age, you know. With 16, I was bigger than some guys with 20 or 21.
You just like ate a lot of. You didn't cut until. Your
No,
first
I
show.
ate a lot. I looked more like a power lifter, but I became strong and I became muscular. And then once I cut it off, I had some good improvements, and then I took the rebound for getting even bigger. So, yeah, it's more of science, and then you know how it is.
Yeah.
Science says
Don't be
do
afraid of
mini
the bulk.
cuts. Yeah,
Embrace the bulk.
yeah,
Incredible bulk.
100%. Bro.
Yeah. No, that's good,
good.
man. I think people. I think it's always good to show yourself as you are online. I try to do that. I don't like this stuff. It's like people are just different
100%.
online. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, because if you talk to me here, or I talk to you now, and I stay online, it's like kind of the same thing, right? Where, like, especially right now, we're online right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're online. But, like, we would talk to each other in real life. It would be like this.
Yeah.
This is the content I like.
And that's what I like about your podcasts, because it's in person. I also loved it to be on Jay's podcast. We did, because it was also like a very professional setup. Or we normally have my shitty laptop sitting on the toilet or whatever doing the podcast
Zoom.
with my shitty mic on it. But here you are here in person, and it's a whole different thing, because it's like friends talking together, you know, about
those are the best type
some
kind of
topics.
podcasts. Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah. Anything you want to add? Any thanks to your sponsors? Anything, or your girlfriend?
Of course. I think the people I need to thank, they know how important they are in my life. But I want to thank you guys, and watch the podcast.
Watch the
there.
podcast.
I need to take a piss.
Urs, the Miracle Bear, next with Olympia. See you guys next time. Comment, subscribe. See ya.